Hello everyone, welcome to KSR Data Vision YouTube channel. In this video, we'll see one of the very useful transformation that we do in PySpark. So most widely we used in the real time. And now, before getting started, let's initialize a Spark environment. So I'm going to initialize a Spark environment and I'm going to have a library imported, right? Now, let's take a small example and we'll start working with window functions. You would have done this in your SQL window function like rank, dense rank, and row number. And now we will do that in PySpark, which is very important when you're working with the big data. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a data set, spark.read.csv. We'll see the complete practical implementation. And I do have the data set in my system. So let me open that. And we do have something called student info.csv. And I'll say header equal to true. Yeah. So if you see, I have loaded the data, and to see the data in PySpark, we write it as show. So if you see here, we have this data. Okay. Now this student information, we do have the student ID, we have the student name, and we also have the student marks. Now my primary requirement here is I need to add an additional column to this data frame, which is nothing but the rank, right? So for that, in SQL, it was very easy. We could have used the rank dense rank directly, right? But now what we have to do in PySpark data frame is, first of all, we need to have one library imported. And that library is nothing but from PySpark dot SQL dot window, and I'll say import window. Now this is a function. So this is a function. Okay, this is a method. This is a method that you need to import it. Now from this particular library, I'm importing the method called window. Now with the help of this, I would like to calculate the rank function. So how do I do that? First, let me take Windows result. I'll take Windows result. Okay. So what I will do, I will use this function window dot order by, and I have to give the rank based on the marks, right? So let me give the rank based on the marks. So for that, I'll write DESC. So why descending order? Because the person who has scored the maximum marks should get the first rank. So I'm ordering based on the descending order. So here, when I'm ordering based on the descending order, so this results will be stored in the Windows results, right? Now if I enter this, so this is actually I'm calculating for only a portion of the data, and that is why it is called window. I'm calculating only the portion of the data. What is that portion? I'm calculating only for marks. Now what I'll do, if you see the type of this, it's not a data frame, it's going to be a window result. If you see here, it's a window results. Okay. Now let's go and do the transformation. Now let's add an additional column to the data frame. So the way we add the additional column to the PySpark data frame is we have to use with column. Now with column is one of the function that we can add a new column to the existing data frame. So I'm adding with column, and in the with column, let me go and give the rank as a column name. So the column name will come as rank. And now I will use a rank function. Now for a with column, I need to give the column name followed by the expression, right? In the expression, I am giving rank. So rank dot over. In the over, you simply pass this Windows result. You simply pass this Windows result and you write show of 10. Now you'll be able to see there is an additional rank that has been added to the existing data frame. Now this is what was our requirement. This is what our requirement. So based on the marks they have scored, so if you see the Diya who have scored 99, I've got the rank 1. Karthik who has scored 97 has got the rank 2. Here we did not have a rank column, and with the help of just the 6th line and the 8th line, we are able to achieve this, and we were able to get one additional column, right? Now you may ask me, is it really required to first define into a separate Windows result, and then do you want to use it again? Well, one thing you could have done is you could have done it directly as well. Data dot with column, go for rank, and here what you could have done, I could use a rank function dot over. Within this over, we need to give that particular window results. So what I am doing here, I will directly write window dot order by descending order of, and then directly write show. You can do like this as well. We can do this like this, but what I am doing, I am assigning this, okay, I'm assigning this to a ABC equal to this one, and this ABC I will use it here. Now also it will work. I'm defining this window into a specific variable, and that variable I'm defining it. So it's completely your wish. However you want, you write it. So this is what I've done here as well, but I've given as a Windows result. But here I've just defined ABC. Whether you write it in the same code or you break it, it's completely up to you. But the objective is here was to add a additional new column. Okay. Now, what you can do here is, the problem with the rank function, you already know what is a problem with the rank function. What is the problem with the rank function? In case if you have two or more people having the same marks, in case if you have two or four people have the same marks, you can see that the ranks are repeated. So this is fine. I'm still okay with ranks getting repeated. But the problem is the next number is actually skipped. The rank number 7 is skipped. So you'll be wondering, how come you have eighth rank student, but why don't we have 7th rank student? Now that's the problem with the rank function here, because ranks will skip the rank. Now, if I don't want this rank to be skipped, it's very easy. What I can do is I can go and say with column. Now, rather than using rank, let me use dense rank, and I will say dense rank dot over. So you have already defined the window functions, right? Like window dot order by descending of marks. You can simply use this. You can simply use this, or else you can write the complete code also here, but as I said, I've just replaced it, right? So now if I go and write it, so it should not be here, it should be here, ABC, and I'll write show to see the results. Now you can see that this was a rank function and this is a dense rank function, and even in the dense rank function, if you see, if two or more students have got the same marks, you can still see that the next number is coming as 7. So that means here we have got the consecutive ranks. So the difference between rank and dense rank, in case if they ask this in interview, you can say that ranks will skip the rank, whereas dense rank will give you the consecutive ranks even in the case of same number. Okay, I don't want this also. I want only the consecutive numbers irrespective of what marks they have scored. Don't worry, we have another function. And that for that function, I will be using something called row number. I'll be using something called row number. Just you need to change the function name. Here we have changed the rank, here we have changed to dense rank, here changed your row number, and in the over you've already defined that marks. Right? So with that marks, I'll be able to get that. So now if I go with this one, row number, now if you see, I'll get consecutive ranks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So irrespective of even the marks has been same, we are still getting the consecutive numbers. Now these are all called window functions, like row number, and we have rank, and we have dense rank. Okay, now in case if they ask you to find the second highest ranked student, usually they ask this question in SQL. They ask, find the third highest salaried person, second highest salaried person, find the second ranked student, third ranked student. We can easily figure it out. What you can do is you can directly, before writing the show, dot filter column of row number equal to 2 dot show, and you should be able to get the second rank student. Now this is possible. In case if they ask you to get the second highest, third highest, you can easily get this done with the help of filter. right? Now, let me go with another example now. Let me go with another example. Now what I'll do, we have another data set now. We have another data set now. So with this data set, I'll take it as 1 and I'll take it as student information 1. Now if I show you this, data 1 dot show 10 comma, see if you see here, now we have an additional column where the rank has to be given based on the medium as well as the marks. Now we are not only relying on marks here. By chance, if you are relying only on the marks, what will happen is data 1 dot with column, okay, with column, and I will give the rank function. I'll give the rank function. So let's give the expression rank dot over. So in the over, I need to write one expression, correct? So this is the actual syntax. This is the actual syntax. But in the over, I need to do one thing. So directly also I can write, or I can define it in the new variable also. Okay, let's do either way. So what I'm going to do, I'll write say window result. I will write window dot order by, and I'll say descending of mark. Then that result I'll pass it into this order by. So again I'm saying you can directly write this here also, but I'm just making use of a variable here. So now if you see, now this is what I'm getting the rank, but this is not the expected result. I asked the rank should be based on the medium as well as the marks. Within the English medium, I need to have the ranks. Within the Kannada medium or within the Hindi medium or whichever languages, we need to have a separate rank, but this is not the expected results. Here what I'm doing is we have an additional one more column which is called medium. So what I should have done here is I should have refactored this line number 19. Just before the order by, I will write something called partition by. So based on the medium and then based on the descending order of the mark, you can. Now if I go and use this, now this is what is expected results. In English medium, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rank. In Kannada medium, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rank. This is what is expected. So if you are being asked to calculate rank or maybe salary with respect to a different department, please make use of partition. This is what we do in our SQL as well. So with the help of PySpark, we were able to achieve it. Now, doesn't matter whether you're using a rank or dense rank or row number, the logic remains same. Rank will always skip the rank. Dense rank, you will have a consecutive ranks and then followed by row number. Irrespective of what you have, the numbers is always going to be unique. So this is about the window functions. We have another function called lead and lag, which we'll cover as part of the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe our channel.